Welcome back to your favorite bike review channel Prince Bikes Update. I hope you're all doing great, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Today, we've got something really exciting to talk about, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for these. Yes, it's the brand new 2025 Suzuki Gixxer Streetfighter. We're going to dive deep into what this machine offers, right from its design and style to how it performs on real roads, and by the end of this video, you'll know whether it deserves a spot in your garage. Starting with the first thing that catches your eye, the overall design. Suzuki has clearly taken a bold step with the 2025 model. This isn't just minor facelift, it's a full-blown street machine that looks aggressive from every angle. The front end is absolutely fierce. Suzuki has gone with the sharply designed LED headlamp that looks inspired by high-end nakeds. It's sleek, minimal, and gives off a very premium vibe. The DRLs are neatly integrated and provide that modern, aggressive look even when the bike is just parked. You've got that forward-leaning stance that makes it look like the bike's ready to pounce, and trust me, it's not just for show. Moving to the side profile, this is where you truly start to appreciate the Streetfighter DNA. The fuel tank is muscular, with sharp creases and extensions that give the bike a wider, more planted stance. The split seats blend beautifully with the overall body lines, and the underbelly cowl just adds to that sporty appeal. You'll also notice the new graphics and color scheme Suzuki has introduced this year. They're vibrant, youthful, and fit right into what the modern rider wants. It feels very much in tune with the kind of motorcycles we see on international streets, and that's a huge win for Suzuki India. Swing around to the back and you're welcomed by a clean and tidy tail section. The LED tail light is sleek and minimal, fitting in perfectly with the modern naked design. Suzuki's kept the rear short, and the tire hugger adds a touch of practicality without taking away from the aesthetics. The turn indicators are LED now, adding both safety and style to the package. And let's talk about that rear tire. It's a fat 140 section, which not only improves handling but also enhances the visual appeal. Park it anywhere, and this bike is going to grab attention. But good looks are only half the game. What really matters is what's powering this street weapon. The 2025 Suzuki Gixxer comes with the same 155cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, SOC engine, but it's been slightly retuned this year for better mid-range punch. It produces around 13.6 PS of power and 13.8 Nm of torque, mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Now on paper, these numbers might not seem explosive, but the way this engine delivers power is where the magic happens. It's smooth, linear, and refined, but it also packs a decent punch when you twist that throttle. The fueling is precise, and there's a noticeable improvement in throttle response compared to the previous model. Now, when it comes to real-world performance, this bike is an absolute joy in the city. That upright Streetfighter posture, combined with wide handlebars, gives you excellent leverage in traffic. Whether you're filtering through tight spaces or darting off from a traffic light, the Gixxer feels agile and responsive. The gear shifts are smooth and precise, and Suzuki's known for that slick gearbox. What's impressive is how easy this bike is to ride, even for beginners. It doesn't intimidate, and yet it rewards experienced riders with a genuinely fun ride. On the highway, you can comfortably cruise at 100 km/h. Push it beyond that and yes, you'll feel the engine getting a bit strained, but that's expected in this segment. What matters is how planted and stable it feels even at those speeds. The chassis setup is spot on. It's the same tried and tested diamond frame that's both lightweight and strong, and it complements the Streetfighter dynamics really well. Suspension duties are handled by telescopic forks up front and a monoshock at the rear, and Suzuki has fine-tuned the damping to strike a nice balance between comfort and sportiness. Potholes, speed breakers, and rough patches are managed quite well, while cornering at moderate speeds feels controlled and confident. The riding triangle is comfortable for city use with just enough aggression to remind you that this is not your average commuter. Braking performance is handled by disc brakes at both ends with single-channel ABS. The bite from the front brake is progressive and gives you a good sense of control, while the rear is useful in low-speed situations. ABS kicks in just when you need it and doesn't feel overly intrusive, which is great for newer riders who might grab a handful of brake in panic situations. In terms of features, Suzuki has gone for quality over quantity. You get a fully digital LCD instrument cluster that shows speed, RPM, fuel gauge, gear position indicator, trip meters, clock, and more. It's crisp and easy to read even under direct sunlight. There's no Bluetooth or navigation, but given the pricing, that's forgivable. Build quality across the board feels solid, no rattles, no cheap plastic panels, and everything fits together nicely. Speaking of pricing, the 2025 Suzuki Gixxer Streetfighter is priced around Rs 1.42 Lakh showroom, depending on your city and variant. That puts it in a competitive spot, right up against bikes like the Yamaha FZS, TVS Apache RTR 164 volts, and even the Bajaj Pulsar N160. When you weigh everything this bike offers: looks, performance, reliability, and refinement, it makes for a strong value proposition. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most feature-loaded, but it nails the essentials that make for a great street bike. Another major plus is Suzuki's service network and the brand's reliability track record. The Gixxer has always been a bike you can trust for everyday riding, and the 2025 version continues that legacy while adding a sharper, more modern edge. Mileage is expected to be in the range of 45–50 km/L in mixed conditions, which makes it economical enough for daily use as well as weekend rides. So, after spending time with the 2025 Suzuki Gixxer Streetfighter, here's the verdict: it's a bike that knows its purpose. It's stylish without being overdone. It's sporty without sacrificing comfort. And it's performance-oriented without being impractical. It caters perfectly to urban riders who want a machine that's easy to live with but also fun when you want it to be. Whether you're upgrading from a 125cc or just looking for a good-looking commuter that doesn't bore you, the Gixxer Streetfighter is definitely worth considering. That's it for today's review. Let me know what you think about the new Gixxer in the comments below. Would you pick this over the Apache or the Pulsar? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the review, and share it with your bike-loving friends. We've got more reviews, comparisons, and test rides coming up, so stay tuned. This is Prince signing off from Prince Bikes Update. Ride safe, ride smart, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.